Hey, but that means he wants it to be good, like, sound good.
Yeah.
So, we might as well just get into it. You want to introduce, like, your brand?
Yeah. So I could start with introducing myself, of course, right? So hi, I'm SP. I'm the owner and creative director of NRVS, and we're a clothing line based out of the Inland Empire. We sell shirts, tanks, shorts, hats, pretty much anything apparel-wise. We're more of a streetwear brand, and I've been doing it for quite a few years now, and yeah.
That's it. Hell yeah. So what does the NRVS stand for again?
NRVS, so the NR stands for inner, and then the VS stands for vision, so it's inner vision.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember him saying that, and I was trying to remember, but sometimes the N makes me think of like something else.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. But like when I look at it now, I'm like, okay, Intervision. That makes sense.
And a lot of people think it stands for like nerves or nervous.
He said that, and I was like, I never thought about that. And now when I look at it, I can't help but see nervous now.
I hope you don't think of that though. But no, that was actually like the original meaning behind it. I did an interview a couple years ago with actually Dan, or maybe it was last year, and I did go into a little bit more detail about when I started the brand, how I wanted it to have a name that resonated with me, and that made sense. And the name I came up with was Nervous, but I felt like it had such a negative connotation, and I didn't want that to be a representation of the brand. I wanted it to be more of a positive thing.
Yeah.
So I kind of went back to the drawing board, and I kept those letters, the NR and the VS, because I wanted to keep that. So what I did is I ended up coming up with I guess you could say almost like the acronym, but not really, of Intervision.
That's crazy.
What you mean? You did come up with it. Did you not come up with it?
Did I come up with it? Or is that the question?
Yeah, no, did you?
Yeah, for my, I think it was a collective decision, because if I recall, which I don't really recall, but it had to have been on a weekend when I was with all the homies and we were drinking. So I think it was a collective decision on what the brand was going to stand for. That was a long time ago. It's I don't know, almost a decade.
I'm not trying to put you on the spot.
Dude, my memory's shot, so I can't even remember last week. Fuck it.
Hey, shout out to SP, man. This is our official sponsor, our Rich Minds.
I know, that's why I was tripping out. It was cool to get a little introduction on her, and I didn't know who was behind all this.
This the one person shop right here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is your shop?
Yeah. Nervous. No, I'm kidding. Intervision.
You about to get smacked.
I feel like she just explained. No, I'm just playing. I feel like nah.
I see how you got that. When you said Intervision, I was like, oh, that's tight. And then you said Nervous.
No, because that's what Dan said. Sometimes people, and then you explained it right now.
Yeah.
And I totally forgot. I was like, oh shit, I forgot about Nervous.
Because even I used to get that shit when I was first promoting Intervision Apparel, as a sponsor. They were like, oh, what's Nervous? I'm like, bro, no, it's
Intervision.
But then she would tell me the same thing. When she first started, people would call that shit Nervous, and she kind of. I think for some people, you kind of just gotta let it be known. Hey, this is what it stands for. I get it might look like this, but it stands for Intervision Apparel, and I feel like that goes hand in hand with Rich Minds. Intervision Apparel. If you really think about it, inner vision. It's about your inner self. And yeah, I think that was our collaboration was a long time coming. Us just linking up and coming together, and I'm really thankful and grateful for SP. She's put in a lot of work for herself and her brand, and we're just working together.
That's it.
Yeah, it's awesome, bro.
Yeah, she was explaining how she got the inner vision, and then your first was Nervous.
Yeah.
So that's pretty sick that now when you see it, it's still kind of like Nervous, but it's technically.
Yeah, Box always asks me yo, I want to get some Intervision shit, or I want to get some Nervous shit.
Yeah.
There's
I always wondered what it was.
There's still people that will just say Nervous because that's what they think it stands for. And most of the time, I haven't had to chin check anybody or nothing. It doesn't get that crazy, but I have to nudge them a little bit, be yo, that ain't really what it is. So yeah. But I guess you guys kind of know the side original meaning behind it.
Right, I feel like it's a common thing that you get at the beginning.
I saw that and just said NRVS. What is that?
That's our official sponsor. And like, yeah, they've been doing their own thing. You know, SP's been doing her own shit for a minute.
You said 10 years ago, so that's crazy.
Yeah, so the company was actually founded almost 10 years ago.
Later, man.
Arson just fucking interrupted our interview. Fucking disrespect, man. The disrespect. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you.
Arson was talking a good amount on this, yeah.
I gotta talk to Arson next week. I'm gonna talk to Arson.
You guys got. He was telling me to get the podcast going back up. Hey, I was giving the rundown, showing up all my shit. I was like, dude, if you guys invest on this, it should be easy.
Arson needs a podcast. That motherfucker talks a lot.
Yeah.
And not like that, but he just has that.
Well, that's what I was telling him. He's just so easy to talk to because he can talk about anything.
And he got stories for days, bro. This motherfucker would not run out of stories. Y'all motherfuckers would sit here for talk for days about some shit.
Dude, we did. Everybody was like typically like 20 minutes. Me and him did like 45 or something.
Bro, you gotta turn the off button on Arson sometimes. I love Arson, bro.
It jumps to so many things on movies.
No,
that's good. That's
Michael
what
Myers.
Yeah. He said, "What does Michael Myers eat?"
And they start making shit up. Hey, imagine Michael Myers with the Michael Jackson voice.
Don't talk to Arson.
What the fuck?
Don't talk to Arson about anything horror movies. This motherfucker will not stop.
Yeah, dude.
That's why you guys were here for an hour talking to that motherfucker.
Yeah. So you've been sponsoring them since they started, or
No?
when did you guys like kind of start working with each other?
It's been a couple years, right? It's been at least 2.
Yeah, it's been 2 years for sure.
When did Rich Minds be like official?
I mean, I started Rich Minds in 2016, bro. When it was Rich, just a quick little fucking.
Damn, so when I met you, you barely started Rich Minds.
Because it was literally only me, Sanity, and Obi at that time.
That's what I fucking remember.
At that time, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't want to take too much time. You know, SP's here. You know, she's been a great contribution to what we're doing, and it's like. But yeah, it was 2016 when we started Rich Minds, but I contacted SP for like sponsorship.
So when was Intervision like established? What year was that?
Okay, so originally it was established in 2013.
Okay, 2013.
I had I pretty much restructured, and like I guess it was like the rebirth of it was last year, 2021. So that's like our I guess it would be a new like official milestone year. So I do tell people like, yeah, we were founded in 2013, but like we restructured, I rebuilt, I redid a lot of like the bare bones and like the business side of it. Not so much like the front facing, the consumer side, but more so the business side of it. And I just redid everything, and I restructured everything. And so I kind of call it like the rebirth year, which was 2021, last year.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Birth after COVID or what?
What happened?
Rebirth after COVID or what?
Yeah.
I feel
Pretty
like
much.
that's good because like it kind of COVID made you realize like, oh, I need to focus all on this, and like that's what it made you realize. Because that's with the podcast, I kind of had that moment where I was like, you know, I'm gonna focus on this, and you had that moment too where you've been doing it for so long, but now it's like, let's do it full on. Let's do media. Let's go shows. Let's promote free apparel.
Yeah.
So you were okay. It's sick that we have you here now because I seen on the group chat. Someone's like, hey, we need towels, and you ended up making towels.
Yeah, so, I asked if anybody needed anything in the group chat that we were in for this event, and Arson said, oh, I want some towels, and I was like, okay, I can see what I can do, and I think Monday or Tuesday night, I ordered towels, and Wednesday I dropped them off to get embroidered, and like, shout out to my homie because he has his own embroidery machine, so he was able to knock them out for me, and he got them done for me last night. So I ran a few samples, but yeah, that's kind of how I move. I move fast, I move swift, I move very quickly.
That's
a good person to have on your team.
That's why I fuck with SP.
Like that.
I think Box knows, you know.
Exactly.
I fuck with selective, and it's not talking shit to anybody.
No.
It's not even that. It's never that, bro. It's just I just fuck with a selective people. I just fuck with a selective few. And it's like, you know, back when I was thinking about like sponsorships for Rich Minds and just trying to expand the brand, bro, because we were at that point. You know, we just got a distribution deal. You know, we're doing a lot of different shit. I was like, man, I want to expand the brand, bro. Like, you know, who are people that have definitely been interacting with us, who have been definitely showing love. And Intervision has definitely been one of those people, you know. And so when I called SP, I was like, hey, man, like, you know, we're looking for a sponsor. How would you feel about sponsoring the Rich Minds Collective? You know what I'm saying? You make some great clothing. You know, we see the vision that what you're doing. I think it goes hand in hand with what we're building here at Rich Minds. Like, you know, I think we should definitely collab. And so that's what it's been, you know.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming. We're still in the process of getting like some real like physical like clothing made, like a collaboration piece, Intervision and Rich Minds.
Okay.
That's definitely up and coming. It's definitely coming soon. But it's like, you know, this right here is enough for me right here. Just, you know, she got a whole booth set up, bro. Like we here,
that shit's hard.
bro. This is our first event in over 2 years. I don't think people understand that shit. Like, you know, I take this shit very personally. I don't care who showed up, who didn't show up. It's about like, you know, it's about just the overall, like, we're just trying to sell an experience, bro. You know, everyone has been saying nothing but great things, bro. They walk in, they see annoying neighbors set up right here, they see Intervision right here, they see the bar right here.
Yeah.
They see we got the food set up, and like, bro, it's love, man. Like, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. And that's what it's about here at Rich Minds, bro. We're about selling a motherfucking experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
That was a cool vibe all night, dude. I dig it.
That's the Intervision
That's
right
what it
there.
is.
You know?
That's what,
That's the Intervision right there.
trademark that.
That's why you guys work so well together. Nah, that's sick, dude. And that's cool that you guys like. So how'd you guys meet? Have you guys always known about each other?
Can
or?
Okay, I'll go
here,
my
let
part
it.
where I thought.
I talk a lot.
And then he can go and what he thinks the moment was. So like I recall it. I'm bad with like names and faces sometimes,
Same,
especially at events where you meet like dozens of people. So I ended up doing this pop-up shop. Shout out to the homie humorist. He was doing an album release party.
Hey, Productions, Process 2, what up?
And they were doing a release party out in Whittier, I believe. So I went out there, and it was like a backyard boogie. It was super dope and really intimate. And we had the booth set up, and Dan walked up to us, and he was like, yo, hey, how you been? And he like kind of talked to me like we knew each other, and then I just reciprocated that energy. I was like, yo, what's up? How you been? Like, yeah, dude, we're doing good. Like, we got the setup. So I kind of just gave him the same energy he came at me with, which was like positive vibes. And then he was like, we need to link up. I'm like, okay, yeah, like, let's make it happen. And I remember just turning and looking. I'm like, fuck, like, who is, like, I know him. Like, there's no way in hell that I haven't had a conversation with this guy. And I couldn't remember him. But his face was familiar, but I just couldn't remember his name. I was like, damn, I fucked up. So, like, that's when, like, we linked up. And then a few months after that, they had the Backyard Beats event out in LA. And then that...
Right.
Yeah, and that's when he was like, hey, can you come out? And I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. You know, I really, like I said, I really enjoyed his vibes and, like, the energy he brought. So I was like, fuck it, let's do it. So then me and one of my homies on my team, we drove out to LA and then we did the pop-up. And then I guess, like, we've been inseparable ever since.
That's sick.
You know, I fuck with SP.
That's fucking
I mean, it's
dope.
love, man. It's like I said, like, from the brand, it makes sense, you know, Intervision Apparel, Rich Minds, it makes sense. If you really think of, like, the depths of, like, what the meanings are, it makes sense. But outside of that, it's like we have a real relationship. Like I said, I've been seeing her out doing her shit. So I remember at that event for, I think it was either for Planet Productions or it was for fucking the Stoner Podcast. Shout out to Humorous though, for real, because I remember that event. I pulled up and I showed love, and you know, that's where I met Organized Crime, or at least got a little introduction from them. That's why they're here tonight, bro. It's like, bro, everything kind of came a little full circle, bro. It was like I wouldn't have known this person if it wasn't for this person type shit. You know, it's all love. But what I did see was, what the difference is, like, you know, I just kind of peeped game. Like, you know, SP really about that shit. I seen her doing her shit, and I was like, I seen her at this fucking pop up, and I was like, hey man, I see you around everywhere.
Yeah.
We gotta fucking link up.
Yeah.
Because this is crazy. Like, you know, I'm trying to do some shit. I see you everywhere I'm at. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, let's link up. And that's what the fuck it is. And the rest is kind of history. I called her, and I was just like, hey, I kind of gave her the rundown. Like, hey, we're kind of looking for, like, some sponsors. I'm looking for sponsors for, like, my team. I need someone that's going to really, like, support them. And, you know, whenever we have photo shoots or video shoots, you know, we'll make sure we have something Intervision Apparel. I will make sure someone is rocking Intervision Apparel. That's been my duty, literally. The guys probably hate me, but I'm like, hey, yo, man, y'all got a photo shoot coming? Y'all better have a fucking hat. Y'all better have a shirt. Y'all better have, bro. They probably hate me, but, you know, that's what it is, though.
That's a sponsor.
It's about showing love, bro. Like, you know, like I respect what she's doing, and it's like it's all about just the vice versa type shit. You know, we just showing love. We trying to grow together. You know, we're from different sides of the county too. But we out here in SoCal. She out there in fucking like Pomona, like in the Empire.
Yeah, so just different. Yeah, we have a different reach out in IE versus you guys. Yeah.
So we just trying to make that little connection right there. That's all it is. It's love. It's our love.
So, how'd you hear about all the shows before you met Dan? Like, you just knew you had to go to all those pop-ups?
Well, I know. So the one I met Dan at, the humorous one. Well, apparently we probably met before that one, but the one I remember I'm meeting Dan at, I sponsored. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if I sponsored the Stoner System podcast at the time or not, or if that occurred after. I think
that's how I caught wind of you.
Yeah, I think it was. So it was. Yeah, I sponsored them before, and then the reason why is because I do a lot of shows. So I do a lot of shows with like Shoutout 60 East. So I do a lot of like the pop-ups in IE.
So it's a lot of. I'm not trying to put you off, but that's how we kind of caught crap. That's how we kind of crossed paths, bro. It's like it's a lot of people that we know in like our community, like in
the hip hop community,
like underground hip hop or whatever. It's like, bro, everybody's throwing shows, bro. It's not just Rich Minds. It's not just, it's a lot of different people throwing events, bro. And it's like, I think that's how we just we were just bound to cross paths, bro.
Yeah.
I think that's ultimately what happened. And then it's like,
do you mainly go to like hip hop events, or you go to any type of event?
Like for the brand, a little bit of both, but mostly hip hop. Yeah, mostly hip hop. And then I'll go to events too, like without vending.
R-Walks or anything?
Yeah, R-Walks, and then like I'll get out, like, cause that's stuff that I enjoy doing. You know what I mean? Like this stuff right here is like shit I really enjoy. Like I love music, and and it is like a perk to be able to go to events and like vent. You know, I'm always telling people that.
At that place you love.
Yeah, because then it's like I get a 2-for-1 deal. You know, I get to sell my merch, doing what I love, and then I get to be around things and people that I love. And that's pretty fucking dope. You know what I mean?
Y'all should interview SP. I mean, I'm pretty sure she got her whole story. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I said, this shit. I've been saying it all night. I feel like a fucking broken record, bro. But like, honestly, it's a beautiful thing, bro. Like everything that's been happening tonight. It's been over 2 years since we've been able to do anything like this. Just to even be around this many people, bro.
Yeah, I know.
People been feeling hella uncomfortable even just to fucking shake hands with motherfuckers, bro. So the fact that we got people that are just here, just like willing to just be here, that's enough, bro. You know,
that's a blessing right there, bro.
And the fact that there's people that we actually are trying to build with. We got Intervision here. We got more neighbors here. We got Moses is eating his own wife's ceviche currently right now. I'm seeing him eating a tostada right now. It's like Obi-Wan.
He knows he's in paradise right now. Did you see that?
Bro, it's love. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what the fuck we talking about. I got my shit. I'm good. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? We just wanted to make everybody feel comfortable tonight. This was kind of like just to kind of see, like, we just wanted to test the waters. You know, it's been a long time coming since we've been able to do some shit like this.
Oh yeah.
So it's cool to kind of see like what it is. Now it's like we know what it is. Now it's like, all right.
Now you know how to make it better and shit for the next one or whatever.
Rolling exposed me. That's where I'm at. You know me, Box. I'm all about progressing, bro. I'm all about what's next.
Yeah. That's why I'm like really proud of you.
I don't get caught up with the shit right now. It's like, bro, I'm always on the next shit, bro. That's how you gotta move.
Yeah, that's why every time I see you, man, I'm always like, I already know you're a busy man.
I was all over the place tonight. I feel bad.
Busy Dan.
I was all over the place tonight. I feel bad. I had a lot of people pull up, and I appreciate everybody, man.
Well, you gotta run this shit. Hey, you gotta say what's up, and then get back to it. You know?
I was doing my little hosting bullshit. That's what's
tight, though, dude. It makes the vibe go cool.
Yeah, it's love, man.
And you're also like the fucking hype man. You're fucking.
I was doing everything tonight, goddammit.
He would whip out a fucking mic out of nowhere, just like what? All right, everybody. It's just like, what the fuck you just doing?
Made sure I had a mic. He was like, bro, keep the shit on that. I'm like, because I needed him. I was hosting the shit, but I was trying to make sure people were at the door checking in. You know, I'm trying to make sure people came in for the artists. You know, people asking. You know, it's a lot of shit going on.
Names and shit, getting paid. Yeah.
So it's a lot of shit. I'm trying my best, but at the same time, it's like, hey, man, we're gonna do what it do, and it's love, bro. We appreciate everybody that pulled up tonight. It's love. Yeah. We still here for what the fucking time is it? I don't even know what time it is.
It's 12:34.
They better kick us out.
We got 30 minutes, man. So just shut this shit down. Let's have another beer.
Should we do a quick one with Sanity real quick?
Fuck no. You already talked to Sanity too many times.
Thanks for having me, guys. Thanks.
Hey, Sanity, they know who the fuck you are, Sanity. I said it, bro. It's love.
We'll do a full one next time. Yeah. For sure.
What you know about me, bro? Hard in the game, gonna make it a name. Leaving my mark, I'ma leave my stain. Better back up, cause I bring the pain. What you know about me, bro? Got Supreme hat, Supreme clothes, bad breezy, fuck yeah. So fresh, we're high class, bro. What you know about me, bro?